Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
And my camera's busted again. Let's activate it, deactivate it, wave. Yes, we're good. We're good. We're live. There we go. We have 9 donations and we haven't even started yet. We got SP. Thank you for your donation. YouTube user. We got Carrie B, a double YouTube user. We got Bartman, Vanessa, and SP. We got one of everybody. We got one of everybody tonight. So we are rocking it now. So, wow, what is going on with that? Is did YouTube change something? Hang on, let me do something real quick. Anyway, SP is the first on the list. We need to try to figure out what's going on with my chat scanner. It is not working at all, or it's working, but it's really bad. Anyway, okay, well, I guess we'll just do it. The raw way. SP, thank you for your donation. Vanessa, Bartman, got the double YouTube user, and Carrie. Maruta is here. Andrew, Aquarian. We got Sandra, Philippe. What's going on? It's been a minute. Ashley, crazy, and Mary P. Mary P. How you doing? Good to see you as well. Everybody is here. Everybody is here. Oh my, we got a very generous donation over PayPal as well. Thank you very much, HH. I appreciate that. Let me know what your question is, HH. Okay. All right, so it looks like that the chat scanner is going to be problems tonight, but that's okay, because SP is feeling very anxious tonight. How will the rest of the week go? The good news is tomorrow is Wednesday. That is hump day, and that means it's half over, SP. It's half over, and we have the Tarot Tower tonight. With the water bottle is still there. The water bottle still exists, just in case you're wondering. Veronica, welcome. The water bottle's still intact, so don't panic. In case you're wondering, like, what happened to the water bottle, it's still hanging there. I'm still too lazy to this very day to go up and buy me another 10-pound weight. I'm just too lazy to drive up there because, I mean, it is a bit of a drive, I have to say. Not going to lie to you. It's a bit of a drive going all the way over there because that's in McKinney and gas is like a gazillion dollars a gallon. So, I mean, I'm just saying, if I don't have to go, then I'm probably not going to go and drive all the way over there for 20 minutes just to get a 10-pound weight. So the water bottle working just great for that purpose. Anyway, you are feeling anxious because I had to sneeze. 10 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and Judgment. You are headed to the rebirth, the reincarnation. You are headed to doing something with that. There is something going on. There is something going on here. You're headed for something different a little bit. The 10 of Cups says, I mean, in general, we've just gotten too comfortable. We've just gotten too comfortable a little bit. You got the 10 of Cups. Being a happy home, happy family. We've been a little bit too comfortable emotionally, and we're headed for a bit of a change. There is something on the outskirts here. Knight of Swords said it is coming forth pretty quickly. Mary P., thank you for your very generous donation over PayPal. Appreciate that. Knight of Swords says we are headed for change. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation said this is something that is cropping up. You've seen it on the outskirts. You've seen it sort of from a distance. It's not something that you have been prepared for, that you have been ready for, not something that you're fully embraced yet, but you will be, like it or not. It is coming it is coming soon. So there is sort of your next week sort of warming up, moving towards that and getting that done. YouTube user has got a double shot donation. In feels about me. We have no contact, but In is probably going to get laid off as per my previous readings. I mean, In may be getting laid off over here. No contact. We may be hooking up with, we may be meeting In at work. Even if they don't get laid off, we need to find out what is ultimately going to happen with this whole mess of stuff that's going on over here, because we don't know. The tarot knows, though. 8 of Cups. Oh my. I mean, this is something they're not prepared for. They're not ready for this. They're just not, right? 9 of Wands. I've been through this before. I have these feelings of just this angst, this not feeling very well, not feeling it the way that I need it to go, just not having it overall there. 8 of Cups, I have abandoned it a little bit here. Now, I'm just saying, crazy. Thank you for your donation over PayPal. I greatly appreciate that. Yep, I got it. I mean, you are looking here at an 8 of Cups that's blocked, though, and I think that's one thing that I love about different tarot decks, because they all have something new. They all have something a little fun with this. But this is sort of blocked, and you have somebody looking around from the blockage. We are leaving because we couldn't get the destination that we needed, and I think that's where they are at. They're still not getting the commitment, still not getting the sort of overhaul of things, and it feels like they're just sort of running into a brick wall here. And that's kind of the feeling, right? It's like, I'm going again. I'm happening again. This is going on with this. And the Hermit, they still feel alone and all of that. So they just feel alone over there. They feel like they haven't gotten what they needed. They feel like they're blocked from getting it. And they are running into issues with that, trying to sort of deal with that overall. And I think a lot of that has to do kind of, with you. You did bring a level of stability into their life and whatnot. So that is going to be a problem. You did not get skipped. I promise you, you did not. Vanessa and Bartman, you did not get skipped. In fact, Vanessa, you are next with that. We got the double shot on the YouTube user. In between the double shot, we do have the Bartman and Vanessa going in there. Current energies between Jonathan and myself. What is going on with that? Oh, we got KD demanding the cosmos, because KD saw that 4K flip through, and KD knows how this channel works. She knows that the Cosmo Beings Tarot, once it is the hang on, I got to take this. Yes, I did. Okay, yes, I did. It's sitting here. Okay, all right, so we got the Cosmo Beings Tarot. KD knows the minute that I get the tarot deck and I do a 4K flip through, now I can randomize it and get it all mixed up and put it onto the stream. So KD's been around. KD has been around long enough to know. All right, the Cosmo Beings Tarot is what we're going to do for this. The current energies between Jonathan and I, is this something that works? Is this something that functions? Is this something that, like, maybe not. You do have sort of a feeling here of that Page of Cups, right? The energies just aren't where they need to be. You know this. You've realized this for a while now. This is not something that's shocking or startling to you. The energies just aren't there at the level that they need to be now. Page of Cups. We are sort of focused a little bit maybe on the past. We are sort of focused on things that don't need to be focused on. There are a lot of things that just don't work here and just don't make it happen. But we're moving into the Knight of Cups. In other words, the stability, the emotional realms and things like that are doing better. The Knight of Cups says it is improving. It is doing better. And overall, it does look a little bit better over time. So basically, the energies are getting better. They're progressing. We're starting out with something a little bit sort of, not substantial, but moving into a level that we like a little bit better. Page into a Knight is a graduation, and that's kind of where you're looking for these energies to go. You want them to build up. You want them to be more powerful. You want them to be ready for you. Nine of Pentacles says overall the energies will bring in a fresh new perspective, a fresh new vibrance to this, and I think that's going to be powerful for you at the end of the day. So current energies are looking a little bit better, and the energies later are looking even better. I got to take this one. Well, apparently I'm going to have to answer 50,000 texts. I mean, I don't know. Wish this deck wasn't so priced. I mean, that is it. It is not cheap. It is not cheap at all. Anyway, all right. Let me tell you. Yes, I will bring it over tomorrow morning. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Hopefully that's the last time I have to do that. Let's see. What is the next thing? We got the Jonathan I energies. We got that covered. We got the friendship between Garoth and Bartman. Okay, Bartman, is this going to be something that we can do? Is this going to be a good friendship? Bartman, you got a lot of new friends. I mean, I'm just saying, Bartman, you got a lot of new friends. That's what I'm saying. The Two of Cups. I mean, Bartman, you know, you've been around. You know. That is a good first card. The first card in any reading is like the meat and potatoes of the damn reading, is what I'm saying. That is where the energy really comes in. That is where everything starts. That's the match that lights the fire, is what I'm talking about. That Two of Cups, that matching, that permanence is there, and it is a good one as well. You do have a lot of good-looking friendship things going on here. I like it overall. Knight of Swords into Judgment. This is kind of weird. Didn't we just have a Knight of Swords into Judgment? Wait. Didn't we just have a Knight of Swords into Judgment? Are you being serious? Okay, let me open up the stream and rewind my own stream. Let me rewind my own stream just a minute. We did. We had a Knight of Swords into Judgment for SP. And now we have a Knight of Swords into Judgment for Bartman. What the hell's going on over here? What's going on? This is kind of weird. But I'm reading this differently, obviously, because we have a difference between the SP reading and then we have a difference between your reading. Yours is a little bit on the friendship side, though. We are sort of moving towards something. I think it's interesting that this knight is almost like basically hitting a ceiling or hitting a wall or hitting basically a force that is in there. This is a friendship that is going to move you and definitely probe new areas. I mean, that sounds bad, but you know what I'm saying. It definitely like open new. Oh, that sounds bad too. It'll definitely be something where you both grow, right? You'll both just grow. You'll both have some cool things happen with this. It's sort of like we're inventing into, or sort of we're moving into unknown areas. We're learning things that we haven't learned before, and a lot of good things as well. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. It does say that you meet a newer friend from this friendship that's actually better than the friendship itself. So it sounds like you are making friends right, left, and center, and that is always a good thing, because we need friends in these wild times that we're going through. Denise, welcome, and thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, so we got some good stuff going over here. Some good stuff going on over here. All right, let's see what is going on next. We got the YouTube user career below question. Let's go. Let's stick with this deck. I mean, you know, my first manager coverage duty next full week. How will I perform? Okay, Katie is going to freak out right now because we did also do another 4K flip through. We did a KD. I hope you're sitting down. I don't want you to have like a coronary or anything when you see what I'm about to show you. But I actually did another 4K flip through of this deck. Now, this is the deck that everybody wants. This is the Oceana Tarot, or the Ocean Tarot. This is the brand new one with the beautiful backs. It is substantially gorgeous, I gotta say. It is amazing. It is the Ocean deck. This is the same person that did the cat and the dog decks that I use. So this is one in color, and it is stunning. And I did the 4K flip through of that. And KD, I'm actually going to do all the unboxings this week of all these decks that I've had sitting here forever that I need to get done. This is the time. This is the time to get just miraculous amounts of tarot onto the table, my friends. All right. Let's look. By the way, whoever wanted the Little Buddha Tarot, you're going to get it. You're going to get it in a moment. I got to go through these new decks, though. People tune in for the new stuff is what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying. The backs are stunning. And the faces are even better. Lisa, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. We are looking We are looking at a new manager duty. How am I going to perform? 10 of Pentacles says they love having you there. You just get it done. You have everybody at hello. Everybody just loves you. This is something where you deliver the passion, you deliver the workload, you deliver all of the goods, and people like that. Queen of Cups, you bring in a level of passion about your job that is important. That is important. And that is indeed what is going to be important for you. All right, and then the Justice card, right? This is somebody, okay, YouTube user, I'm going out on a limb. I'm going out on a limb tonight. I'm telling you that the Justice card means you're going to have a little bit of shift in management. You're going to have a little bit of shift over there. Some people are going to get moved around. It's just what happens. It is just what happens sometimes. Don Ron is back. I got your deck yesterday. That's good. I love the Three of Swords. Your ace is a tiny sword. Hey, Don Ron, I got it. You know, it's not the size. It's what you do with it. Anyway, Spirit Song Tarot, T.O. Yes, I used to have it, and now I don't have it. So, yes, I used to have it. I got to say, I used to have it. It was Pink Deck Energy asking for the little Buddha Tarot. Well, Pink Deck Energy, you now get your satisfaction tonight, all of your satisfactions tonight with the little Buddha Tarot. And how is this weekend, Carrie, gonna be for Carrie? Let's find out. We're going straight to the Tarot Tower, and we are getting us a little Buddha Tarot because we have been waiting. Woo Woo has been waiting too. Woo Woo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Whoa, we got a jumper, the Judgment card. Are you kidding? We got a jumper of the Judgment card. Now, I am a professional magician, so I could probably do that, but you know, I didn't do that. But that's really oddball that we have a Judgment card. Now, if we have sitting here, all right, I'm telling you now, if there is a Knight of Swords before this Judgment card, that's it. I'm done. I'm just done at that point. We got a Judgment, and we got an Eight of Cups, we got a Death, and we got an Ace of Pentacles. All right, a little bit of variance here, a little bit of variance as it goes, but that's going to be good. Weekend is looking, how is it going? KD, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. KD wants the Cosmos. We got that down. Ace of Pentacles, right? Carrie, you've already set the stage for what's going to happen in the next 3 weeks. Because the next 3 weeks is going to be interesting for you, to say the least. Ace of Pentacles says you've set the stage. You already have things planned. You already have things laid out. Things are pretty much as they need to be for this weekend. Not only for that, but for the next 3 weeks. I think you've gotten it down. I think you put it on the table. You're ready to go with that. The Death being reversed with an Eight of Cups being reversed as well. You have to watch out for in the next few weeks just this feeling of letting go, okay? Just this feeling of letting go. I think some things are okay to let go. Some things are, it almost feels a little like some things are tying you down. It's okay to let that go. Some things that we can't control, it is okay to release those as well. I think the big part is, as far as, not only the weekend, but in the next few weeks, is finding what is good to hang on to as opposed to letting go. Because a lot of times we do hang on to things that aren't practical. We do hang on to things that aren't going to let us be who we aren't going to let us be, as productive as we should be. Hello, B. Thank you for your donation. But I'm just saying that Eight of Cups, watch what you abandon. Very tricky situation with abandonment. A very tricky situation of walking away, because walking away sometimes feels like that we can't come back, but the reality is you may be able to come back. The Death being reversed as the door is open for coming back if you do need to walk away, if you do need to take a break from some things in the next few weeks. The Judgment, the Rebirth, the Reincarnation rattles the cage of this entire thing. It basically says that there are some opportunities waiting for you that you are going to be able to take advantage of. Now, is that because that we abandon that things that are going to be useless to us? So we abandon some things that we're holding on to that aren't really working out? Maybe, but I think it's more of an opportunity of like the sun shining, things opening up, doors opening up, somebody is on your side. Definitely here. Somebody is on your side. So I think the weekend starts this process, quite frankly. I think the weekend warms this up, and I think that's going to be something interesting for you in the next few weeks, indeed. Anyway, Carrie, there you go for your reading. All right, I got the hello B, don't know over there. Only see her as a sister, feeling for X. All right, sounds like we got an X. I mean, X may be cheating or something. I don't know. I don't know. Veronica, though. Veronica's got the double shot tonight. General reading. Let's get that done. And who is coming up in love, and how is that going to go? Because we need some more love up in here. That's what I'm saying. We need a little bit more love, and we can get that with a little Buddha Tarot. I mean, we put it on the table. Let's keep it down here. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rocking, because that is what is going to be important tonight. You got the King of Pentacles, the 8, and the Chariot. A lot of movement cards tonight. Got a lot of Knight of Swords, got some Chariot, we got some action, we got some things happening tonight. Tonight is the happening thing. General reading for you. Let's do the Chariot. Let's start it in reverse. Veronica, we're going to go wild tonight. Start at the end and go backwards. The Chariot. Where are you moving? Where are you moving? What are you moving to? I think you have a plan. I do think you have a plan. I think that you've had a plan. This is where you're going. This is how you're going to get there. And I think it's rock solid at this point. I'll be honest with you. I think it's rock solid at this point as far as your movement, as far as your things happening with this. Now, you're looking at an 8 of Pentacles. Is it going to be some work? I think so. Do you have anybody on your side in this situation? I don't think so. I think you are alone in several aspects of this, as far as you're moving, as far as your goals, as far as sort of where you're at. It's almost like that you're having to, I'm not saying like penny pinching kind of thing to where we're just like getting our resources and just really sort of obsessing on resources at this time. But it feels like that's coming. It feels like that you are a little bit on the obsessing resources, because you just don't have enough resources to get the things built that you need. And you realize that because you're moving, you don't have the resources, you're sort of running into a little bit of a speed bump here. King of Pentacles says, don't really worry about it. Resources will come. Resources will come. I think that is important indeed. All right, there you go, Veronica. There's an unusual read. Tonight is unusual read night. I'm going to have to say. I will do a vid to show you when I settle in. Very cool. Final groceries at this address. Hope they arrive before I move. I mean, there is that. There is that. Somebody said I should deliver a 10-pound weight. Well, gas is at a record high right now, and having it delivered versus driving out to get it costs them. They both ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? Who loves Veronica ad is coming up, and when will they be rounding the corner to make some passionate and beautiful love in the meantime? All right, let's see what's going on with that. High Priestess. Ooh, I like that next to an Ace of Cups. I like that. I like that water sign feel with this whole thing. Love a water sign feel. You got the High Priestess down here. This is somebody coming through a doorway. Okay, Veronica, hang on. This is weird. I'm telling you now, this is all I see. Somebody coming through a doorway. It feels like somebody walks in a room, somebody walks in the place, and you immediately know that you need to interact, you need to be with this person. They have strong eye contact. They have a good manner to them. They have a wild and cool feel to them. Overall, you like what you see immediately. Walking through the doorway, it feels like you have a connection to this individual. Ace of Cups is the beginning of something that could happen, something that could be productive for everybody, something that could be just happy overall. I kind of like the Ace of Cups in that regard. It talks about something new, and I think it's going to talk about a water sign, because we have the water here. We're hitting this. We have almost like a cloudy feel, almost a watery feel in the background of this as well. Maybe even a water here. A lot of water throughout. I'm saying that it is a water sign. And now I'm going to tell you now, I don't think it's a Pisces. I just don't see a Pisces for this. The fish, it just needs to go. Move away. The fish needs to go. Not a Pisces. Don't worry about that. Queen of Swords, though. This is somebody you need to stand up to. somebody need to stand up to. They have a lot of demands. They have a lot of sort of that a little bit of the too much ego thing going. You're going to have to stand up to them. I don't think it's a problem. You stand up for yourself quite well. So ain't not going to be a thing. Not going to be a thing to worry about. Not a problem at all. Sarah, anything exciting happening? Well, I hope so. I hope so. Let's find out about excitement, adventure, and all that good stuff with my deck of cards. With my deck of cards. Denise knows it's Pisces season. That's what I'm saying. Denise knows. I mean, Pisces season. I mean, Denise knows is what it is. All right, Alex rocks. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, let's get this combo out here. We got my deck of cards. By the way, inflation is on the rise, but my deck of cards is the same price that it's always been. I lowered it to $19 and I left it there. I got plenty. That's why I lowered it to 19 and I left it there. If you want a hedge against inflation right now, if you want pre-inflation prices on a deck of cards that's nice, it's thick, it's handmade, I drew all of these pictures, then, I mean, it's in the link in the description. I will ship it out the same day you order it. Like, if you order it now, the minute I finish the stream, I'm going to print you a label, and I will drive to the damn post office tonight to make sure it gets in the mail. I'm just saying. Anything exciting happening? We need one more card. Uno Mas coming out of here with this. As far as excitements go, man, the level of disappointment. The new strength card, there's two strength card in here. They got the new one over here. I mean, you're looking at the strength card being sort of a culmination of communication, communicating with a group. And in fact, it's leading a group into here. And that Three of Wands as well talks about where are we going to take it. I like that. Crazy. You can have a general reading, no problem at all. You are next, by the way. All the PayPals are coming up next. We got Mary P and we got Crazy up in there. All right. Basically, the summarization is I think you get some updating responsibilities. You just get updated responsibilities. You're looking at the Nine of Swords. Am I able to do this? Is this something I can handle? Alex, thank you for your donation. Justice card says that it's time. It is time for you to step up and take a little bit more responsibility, and that is important for you. Here is you leading the team, guiding the team. Do you have questions on where you need to go? Absolutely. This is a situation where it looks so easy. It looks so easy, and then you get in, and then you get involved in it, and it just seems like this is not as easy as I thought. You're running into weird situations. You need some help. Don't be afraid to ask some help from your sort of either supervisors, mentors, people that are going to be around you for that. Because the Nine of Swords is you do get into a situation, you're going to have to back out of it. You're going to have to figure it out, tough it out. Not going to be a problem. Just do the best that you can. People understand that you're just doing the best that you can. Boo Boo, thank you for hanging out. Neve, what's going on? Lisa, thank you for your donation. Overall, I think you're like a new team lead. You got a new team to lead. You're trying to figure out where they're going. I think there are some worries, concerns about that. Justice card says it is time. It is time to step out of your zone and do a little more team leading or do a little more leading as far as that goes. I like it. I like it a lot. It feels like it really sort of grows you a little bit in far as that goes. Strength, welcome to the stream. What is going on? All right. We got a Don Ron. I mean, it's what you do with it. It's not the size of the sword. All right. We got Crazy. Wants a little bit of a general. Crazy HH. I don't have a question. I just want a general reading. Well, Crazy, we can do that for you. We can. Crazy, you get the best deck of the night. Crazy, you get the best. This is Crazy. You get the only deck that I actually keep in a bag. I actually keep it in a bag. Strength, welcome, and thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. This is the Victorian Romantic Tarot, version 4, 4th edition. Just came out. I literally got this yesterday. I literally got it yesterday. If you like the backs, wait till you see the fronts. Wait till you see them fronts because, oh my God, it looks good. It looks good. I mean, I've had 3 versions. This is my 3rd version of this that I've had. So, you know, This is what happens. This is what happens. I love this deck. I sold my other deck. So this is the Baba Studio deck. So the only decks that you can buy and you can sell later for 3 times what you paid for them. But I mean, it's like buying gold, you know, it's like investing. It's investing in an always growing stock is what it is. Anyway, general, you can have 8 of Wands. Okay, we're headed that way. Where are we headed? You're having, okay, bottom line, I think you are headed for a trip with somebody else. You're headed for a trip with somebody else. We're moving, getting the Ace of Wand move. We're getting emotion going, and we are going into the green. We're going full steam ahead. We are not hesitating. We are not pausing at all. Where are we headed, though? Page of Pentacles, to some place that's going to make us a little bit more financially broke. A little more broke. The Page of Pentacles. It feels like we don't have the resources that we need during this trip or during this movement. We just don't have the resources that we kind of need here. I think it causes a bit of a Tower moment. It's almost like we took this trip for nothing, or we're not able to get all of this stuff, fun stuff. We're not able to get all of this stuff that we had planned done. We're sort of taken a little bit aback by this. The Tower, things collapse. Things aren't where they need to be. Things aren't the way that they are supposed to be going. But the Six of Cups says we're going to stick together anyway. This is something, right? I think there's a planned trip coming. We're sort of planning it out. We're trying to figure out where to go, figure out what to do. That is going to be important, because if we don't do it properly, the Tower moment occurs. We just don't have the resources that we needed on this trip. We're not able to get everything done that we had to get done. I think you're able to reach out and either get some more resources, or you're able to sort of work something out. But overall, it feels like just a poorly planned movement. It's what we're just looking at. Page of Pentacles, just poorly planned, leads us into the Tower from this movement. So poorly planned movement leads us into a crisis event, and we're able to work ourselves out of it, but it just feels like that you got to watch out for that. In other words, plan ahead, do a 4 of Swords action, and do a lot of planning and less movement before you go. A little planning there. There you go. YouTube user with a generous donation tonight. YouTube users going all in. Mystics, Mermaid, and Ash, thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate that. Ash has got a birthday. Ash, look at you. You got a birthday. Where are you at here?
Happy birthday!
Got a nice birthday girl up there. That is awesome. That is awesome. Tomorrow. Well, you know, happy early birthday there. All right. Let's see. That is the general, and it is done. We are looking at 2 more YouTube. We got a YouTube user triple shot up in the queue, up in here. Manager Leo views me as a worker. Do they like me? Do they like me? Is this something that works? Is this something that doesn't work? We can see that with the Dark Mansion. We know the Dark Mansion is amazing. We already understand the power of the Dark Mansion. Is this something we haven't used enough? I mean, we've neglected the oldies but goodies up in here. We have neglected the oldies but goodies. It's my fault. I am ashamed. I'm telling you now, I'm ashamed. We've neglected the oldies but goodies over here because we were all excited about all the new fancy decks. You know, we need to get down to the baselines here. King of Cups, 5 of Wands, 7 of Swords, because this thing reads like butter. This thing reads like butter. All right, the Leo's view, the 7 of Swords, Matt, the King of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. They don't have a good view about anybody, I hate to say. I hate to say it. They don't have a good view about very many people at all. This is somebody who's very critical. I can see that right away. Somebody who is a little too critical. Somebody who's not on the sidelines there. It feels like that they are just a little bit too much. A little bit too much. It's too soon. It's too strong. They're a little bit critical, almost everything. 7 of Swords. I think they want you to leave. I don't think they have a good opinion here. The King of Cups, they're isolated in this. It feels like they see you as somebody that nobody else sees you as, somebody that's just not sort of productive for you overall. Overall, I just wouldn't trust this individual. I just wouldn't trust this Leo, all right? I wouldn't trust this Leo with this, is what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying, because this thing reads like butter, and it just slathered butter all over your toast. Does N know that I blocked him on the WhatsApp? Let's find out. Let's find out. I mean, did they know that I blocked them? Maybe they did. Maybe they did with that. Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and Justice. Yeah, they pretty much know. I mean, the Justice, they saw that coming. I mean, they saw that coming. They just don't care at this point. I'm sorry, they just don't care. The Page of Cups, I just don't have much emotional connection here. If you block me, you block me. That's the way it goes. I'm not into you right now. I'm not on that. MS, thank you for your donation. The Page of Cups says, I'm disconnected. I don't care. I just don't care at this point. Knight of Pentacles, I'm happy where I'm at. Really don't have anything on the WhatsApp right now. It's not something I'm really concerned about. The Justice card says they saw it coming. I mean, they saw it coming. So, yeah, they know that they're blocked. They just don't care at this point. They're just moving. They move to that section of the pool where they're just like, nah, whatever. Mary P, though, Mary P's coming in strong tonight. Mary P's got the double shot up on here. Mary P wants to know. All right, weekend, Mary P. Let's find out what kind of weekend you got. Weekend and money. Okay, weekend and some casholas. Let's get this. I don't want to use the Dark Mansion for Mary P. I don't. Mary P, you seem to me more like a Ciro Marchetti. A little more like a Ciro Marchetti up in here. We're going to get that, all right? We're going to focus you down, Ciro Marchetti, get it going. Yes, it does say Tarot Oracle on the back because I paid the extra. I paid... You know, this is a once-in-a-lifetime deck. How many times in your lifetime do you get a chance to buy a deck of cards with your name on it? With your name on it. How many times? I'm going to say 0 for me. So this is an unusual and exciting event for me. So, hey, I gave him a couple of bucks extra. Weekend. What do we got? We got a queen, a page, a queen. Oh, my. Okay, world. I mean, this is about other people this weekend. Let's sort of hammer this down this weekend. You got a queen, page, and a queen. It's a meeting of minds this weekend. It is. There's a meeting of minds this weekend. Somebody's trying to outsmart you. Somebody's trying to basically do you one better. Somebody is a little bit on the verge of just like, this is how I want it. They're just basically trying to one-up you this weekend. I mean, I'm just telling you now, one-up you this weekend. You got a queen against a queen. You do have the fiery aspect up in here with a little bit of the swords. I think the fire wins. It's going to be difficult to one-up you. Number one, because I already told you. All right? I mean, that's just saying. Number one, because I already told you. Yvette, thank you for your kind words. I appreciate you. But the page just says, you really got nothing to lose in this. You just don't have anything to lose. So, like, whatever, right? You know, it's whatever. You're just coming in this. You're like, whatever. We're just going to go there. We're just going to go there. I think that's going to be all right. The world says there's unlimited possibilities this weekend. Bottom line, I would focus on your hobbies, okay? I would dodge any work that's pending out there. I'd focus on your hobbies. Focus on things that you enjoy. This is sort of a reset weekend if you can get it done. If you can get the reset done, if you can get sort of just sneak in just a lot of relaxation with that, I think that's going to be all right. All right, money for the next 2 weeks. Can we get some money in the next 2 weeks? I mean, maybe play the lottery. Let's find some good cards for this. We definitely want to know, because I mean, I'm not shy about telling people to play the lottery sometimes. I mean, I give you some numbers. I will give you some numbers. I may do a stream like that. Nothing but lottery numbers, you know, nothing but lottery numbers. Money. Somebody wants to borrow some for. I can tell you, okay, let's expand it from the next 2 weeks a little bit out, all right? Number one, somebody needs to borrow some money. You got the Two of Cups. I'm coming at you, all right? I'm coming at you. I got the Page of Swords. I don't really know how to communicate this, but Mary P, I need to borrow a little bit of money. Somebody needs to, you need to float a loan to somebody, quite possibly. I think you have a little bit of that aspect in there. That page coming through, just like, I mean, this is what I need, kind of, you know, sort of need this in my life. I need some stuff going. The Two of Cups are coming at you emotionally for this. I do think you have somebody to kind of be, you know, a little bit of a borrowing money type of feel. All right, as far as money goes, I would take a little bit of risk. I'm just saying. See, Don Ron Gemini says, when I told them to bet, they won some money. I mean, I got like 4 people now that won money. Okay, anyway. All right, entertainment purposes only before I say yours, Mary P. Entertainment purposes only. The Fool says it is time to get a scratch off. All right. And entertainment purposes only, I'm saying it 100 times because I know nothing about money. I know nothing about money, but I do know that it's time to get you a ticket. It is time to get you a scratch off ticket. In fact, I think it should look moderately close to this. You just go around and find the one that looks a little bit like that with the blue and the red, a little bit of that blue and the red action there. I think that's going to be the scratch off that you need. Now, I'm not going to say buy a bunch, just buy a couple or what have you. But the Knight of Coins, it does say buy more than one while you're going in there, right? Get you a scratch off like that, buy more than one, and just get that done. All right, get that done. Mary P, you don't want to go to the easy place. You don't want to go to the easy place. You want to go to the place after that. In other words, let's say you live here. And here's a place you can get a scratch off. You want to go over here. You don't want to go to the easy one. You were going to go to the next one. I think you know what I'm talking about. And that is where it is going. MS, I got your question in the queue. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Anyway, let me know if you win some money. I'll add that to my success betting thing. anyway, there's probably, in reality, there's probably like 90% of the people don't win anything, but they never complain. I don't know, but I have four people. I think, well, Boo Boo won something, I think. I know Don Ron won something, got a couple of people that won some stuff. Anyway, new love coming soon. Denise, let's get you some mad love making up in here.
Music to make love to.
And don't get mad about love making, but you know what I'm saying. Don't get mad about love making, but you know what I'm saying. Let's start with the Amy decks tonight. My friends. We are looking at the Smith and Morty Tarot for this one. Now, new love coming soon. The Ace of Cups does say yes. I can't ignore it. This is the second time. Mary, yes, the place that's not close, but not far either. Mary. So if there's one here, you want to go to the next one. So in other words, you're here. You don't want to go to the close one. You want to go to the next one. Don't go to the one 100 miles. You want to go to the next one over. Anyway, all right. I think you do. Second time, we've seen this, right? You're talking about the Ace of Cups. This has been all over the place tonight. It does say that we are meeting somebody. We are going to look through to see a little bit of more information from this. Number one, it's a little bit of a short relationship, a little bit of a quickie thing. This is somebody who you're really serious about, but they aren't serious with you. That's going to be the important delineation here between I'm serious about this. I'm dedicating a lot of resources. I'm planting the seeds, sowing the seeds of love, but at the end of the day, it's just going to be a quick. Mary, Denise, okay, just don't put a lot of effort into this. Just let it ride, as they say. You know what I'm saying, Denise? Let it ride, and then go for something different. Woo woo. Cheese feelings for me. Will it develop? Ooh, will you have a little bit of? We have a little bit more feelings later. I see that. Fairy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Pratiksha. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce that, but welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. MS, I got you in the queue. MS wants to know where they are. You are way down the queue, MS. MS, it is the Tarot Oracle Show. You're down here and we're like up here. So you got all of these people between you and your reading. I apologize for the delay, but it's the Tarot Oracle Show, my friends. We got sometimes 65 donations. So yesterday we had, I think, 52 donations. So, that's the sign of the times. Everybody's got some questions. Everybody wants to know what's going on. What's up? All right, the Sun, Knight of Pentacles, a little bit of a restriction, a little bit of holding back. Yeah, the problem with Chi is they're not going to let you know the secret. They're not really going to let you know the secret. They're not going to clue you into basically anything that they're thinking or doing. They're very held back. I mean, they just are. They're looking for something a little bit more boring, a little bit more held back, a little bit more laid back than what you are looking for. This is somebody that is pulled back maybe a little bit too much, but that's the way it goes. Overall, this is fun. I think she is just a fun fun interaction. It just is. The Sun card straight up right here says, this is fun. This is something I enjoy. I really like it. It's a lot of good stuff here. Not of Pentacles, though. They're a little bit too uptight. Got to stick up the booty, you know, the way it happens, a little bit of a stick up the booty. Not much we're going to do here. Not much that they're going to try for. That is just going to be there, right? Going to be there. Micah is doing some cleaning tonight. Micah, welcome. How you doing? All right. Woo-woo. I mean, it's, you know, it's a little bit, but there you go. Cosmos is back. Is she expecting me to go into work tomorrow? Ain't nobody need to go into work tomorrow. I approve everybody taking the day off tomorrow. Entertainment purposes only. Never take a day off based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But, I mean, if you did, that's the way it is. Okay, Cosmo, but we can do this. We can do this. Are they expecting me to haul my butt into work tomorrow because ain't nobody want to fill up their tank right now? I'm just saying, Katie, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Ain't nobody want to fill up their gas tank right now to go into work tomorrow. So I hope they ain't. Three of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant. I'm sorry, though. You may have to fill up. You may have to fill up with this. That Three of Wands. You're looking. You're like, do I really need to? I think you're actually going to ask, do I really need to? You're going to ask that. They're going to say, yes, the Wheel of Fortune. I need you. What goes around comes around. They're going to say, look, it's a Wheel of Fortune day, KD. You know? It's a realist fortune day, KD. You need to do the same things you do every day. You come into work every day. That's going to be it. That is going to be it. You're looking at the Wheel of Fortune card. Just there. That is just there, okay? But the Hierophant, if you want to stay with the company, KD, you got to pay the gas price. You got to fill up. You got to go over there, pump some gas, and get on into work. And hopefully you have any money left over after you fill up. A boyfriend opened up and insisted that they don't have romantic feelings for the ex. That is so nice. That is so nice. They only see her as a sister. Should I believe them, or are they cheating?
Are they cheating on me? Those panties ain't mine.
Are they cheating? Are they cheating? That's going to be the important part, my friend. That is going to be the important part. Tarot of the Divine. I want you to know now. I want you to know that you are going to be spending more money on tarot products. Because Tarot of the Divine is coming out with a book. They're coming out with a thick old boy book that contains all of the detailed stories that are in all of these cards. Now, I know it already comes with a book. I know it does, but this is a big old book. 200-something pages. And you're going to have to buy it, okay? Next news program, but the next news program, hang on, because you're going to have to buy this book. I mean, you're just going to have to do it. Zimmy works from home. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I think that's the future of everybody, quite frankly. I just think it is. I think it is. Samantha's back. Samantha, what you doing? It is good to see you. All right. They're just a friend. It's just a friend. I don't have any romantic feelings for that person. I just don't. That Two of Wands, that Page of Swords, I think they're right. I think that's a thumbs up. I think this is actually something that's legit. It's just legit is what I'm saying. The Page of Swords, I'll have a communication with them. I'm opening up to you. Hello, B, I'm opening up to you. I'll have a communication with this person. The Page of Swords, this is not nothing. There's nothing serious here. Not like a King of Swords, not like a Queen of Swords. This is a Page of Swords. This is relaxed. This is not anything big. The Two of Wands, I don't really miss them at all. There's a duality here between this Two of Wands. There is that duality, and you got to understand that's not something that I would just sort of interact with. The Fool, I'm on an adventure with you, hello, B. This is our adventure. This is our time. This is our journey together with this Fool. We're leaping off the cliff. We're going to this little happy city in the background. It's what makes it happen, hello, B. You got to understand this, because the King of Swords says, I don't want any arguments right now. I don't want to sort of be in that beefy communication that we had sometime, but We just got to relax. We got to relax, and I am on their side right now. Hello, B. I'm on their side right now. Alex, does my Gemini man care for me deeply as I do for them? Let's find out. Let's keep on with the Tarot of the Divine, because again, they're coming out with a big old thick book on this thing. And you know I'm buying that. I pre-ordered everything. I mean, I have to hedge my bets against the rising price of tarot. So I pre-ordered pretty much everything off of Amazon when it comes to tarot. It was like this list that went on for like 2 pages. Because the good thing, I'm going to make a video about this. The good thing about Amazon is you pre-order it, you lock down your price. Even if it comes out in December, November, October, you lock down that price. You don't got to worry. You don't got to worry about it sort of hopping back up. They'll lock it down for you. That's what I like, and that's what I did. In case I may want to cancel some of those later when I see them, but you never know. Anyway, the Ten of Swords, right? Gemini care for me as deeply as I do for them. Alex came all the way over here. Alex has been asking this question. Alex donated to get this question answered, and I have bad news for Alex. And Alex, I'm sorry in advance. We got the Lord of Sorrow over here. The Five of Cups doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for this. The Hanged Man is a bit of a separation. Sometimes enlightenment, sometimes in separation. But this is something. This is something that is going to be difficult to sort of move forward, I guess. The Ten of Swords says there's a cutting action here. There's a disconnect. Not on the same page for this. So after all of that wind up, after waiting a year for your rating, I'm going to have to say no. I'm going to have to say no. This looks really stinky for you, actually. It looks stinky. It does look a little stinky on that Gemini. I'm sorry. Maybe the Gemini has the Gemini duality. Hashtag not all Geminis. But I mean, I'm just saying. Lisa is next. What belief I have is holding my ass back and not making me a multimillionaire, not making me as successful as I can, not making the party every day of my life should be a party, and I may have something in the way. Lisa, that is the best damn question I've ever had on this stream ever. Lisa has set the record for the best single question that has ever been asked on this stream. Lisa is going, you know my motto. You all know my motto. You find what you want in life and you brutally go after it until you get it. And don't let anybody stand in your way. Don't let anything stand in your way. It could be a belief. It could be a false belief, limiting belief, as Seth, otherwise known as Jane Roberts, says. I think that it could be something. Lashay, thank you for your donation. But my advice to everybody, you find what you want and you go after it and don't let anybody or anything get in your way. You do nothing but think about that. You go after it. You use all of 180% of your passion and make it happen, because that will prove to you that you indeed create your own reality. And there you do. I mean, that is it. That is it. Okay, story time. I have read every single book that has been channeled. In basically a channeled book, right? Somebody that has a book channeled to them or has a text channeled to them. I've read them all, from Jane Roberts to Messages from Michael to Ramtha to all of the books. And the creepy part about it is they all said, every freaking one of them said, you create your own reality based upon your thoughts and your beliefs. That's creepy as hell. That's creepy. That would be like every religion on the earth having the same basic message. That's really creepy. I mean, even it goes as far as a channeled book called Course in Miracles, basically, right? That's really real. I found that just absurdly creepy, that every single channeled entity that's written a book says the same damn thing. That is really, really wild. Anyway, your camera's out of focus, is it? Is it? It is a little bit. There it is. Now it's tight. Now that is tack sharp focus right there. I'm just saying that always creeped me out. And there's a couple of other things I've read that creep me out too, but that's the main one. Anyway, but okay. Woo-woo. Thank you for your other donation. All right. So what's stopping you? What's in Lisa's life that's stopping you in your life? The Hierophant, interesting, a little bit of authority, a little bit of fear, a little bit of holding back, maybe what other people think of us. The Nine of Wands, failure from your past. That is interesting. Linda, thank you for your hanging out tonight. I appreciate that. The Chariot card too. The motion, the mobilization of all of this stuff, right? That is interesting. All right, got a couple of things. First thing we got is past failures stop you from doing things again. Simple. Failure, what's that? Lisa, right? I mean, just saying, write this on a sticky note and put that on your mirror. Failure, that doesn't exist. Failure, what's that? Because you may be using things in your past that you have failed, and focus on that and not trying what you can be, not being what you can be. But you are looking at the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. They're ready to take some action, but they do have a little bit of fear. They do have a little bit of putting, past things in front of them. Is this going to be something that's going to creep me out? Is this going to be something that I'm going to be able to go forth and remove? Or am I worried about failure from the past and it's hurting me right now? The Hierophant, sort of everything is too serious, everything is too big and bloated sometimes, so we need to sort of small chunk it and make small steps towards a big thing, right? How do you eat a whale? One bite at a time, right? The Hierophant says sort of, do one bite at a time with the whale. Don't look at the big picture. It can be intimidating. That's what you need to do. Don't look at the big picture. Look at the small picture. How do I get there? How do I eat a whale one bite at a time with that? The Chariot is always freaking move. Lisa, you don't have the time. You don't have the ability. You don't have the comfort to stop moving, to stop doing your dream, to stop chasing it. You need to move a little bit every day. You want to be an artist? You need to move the damn brush every day. You want to be a musician as good as Andrew? You need to play a little bit of music, do something a little bit every day. You don't have to devote 10 hours, 5 hours. You just devote a few minutes. You want to get meditation? Put in 10 minutes a day. You need to move every single day. There's no day off. There's no day off from success, is what I'm saying. You know how many success you have days off? Zero. Go ask a small business owner how many days they take off. Zero. Start bright. Thank you for your donation tonight. All right. So I'm just saying, I got to preach it. Because that is my motto. You do the absolute best you can with everything that you have. And if anything is in your way, you don't even acknowledge it. I mean, I'm just saying, you don't even acknowledge it. Because failure doesn't exist. You weren't really trying that time. That was a practice run. All right, we're going with this. Love reading for strength. We're back to the little Buddha and the tiles. I'm going to zoom in because that's what I do. I try to make it easier on everybody. I know everybody's on their damn phone, and this ain't nobody going to read that when it's zoomed out. All right, let's do this. Love reading for the rest of the week. Strength. The King of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Six of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles, a lot of second house up in here. There is a lot. We need to find stability in love. That's your main thing. We need to find stability in love because you are getting sort of held back from that level of stability. You are getting held back from a lot of the passion, a lot of the creativeness, a lot of the things that you're doing in love that you really want to get into. You're just not sort of in that mode right now. King of Pentacles. It says just find the stability within the love. Find things that are going to be more stable. They're going to be more predictable in that. High Priestess, it is about learning. Love is about learning. Love is about life lessons. Love is about picking up where we left off and coming out into a little better situation than what we originally had. And the Six of Pentacles, love is about literally giving, right? Giving. What can I give to this situation rather than what can I get from this situation? And that's kind of my motto in love, right? A lot of times in love, you just give out yourself. Give all of yourself, expecting nothing in return. And I think that is sort of where love sort of originates. Love is there. So love reading for the rest of the week looks like that. Ash knows what I'm talking about. Ash's next birthday is tomorrow. Ash, I hope you have a fantastic birthday. Ash, you need to come back. Ash, come on back tomorrow. We'll wish you all happy birthday. I hope you have a great one. I hope you have a great one. Have a lot of exciting things. A lot of exciting things happening. Let's see what kind of good things we got for your general read. Oh my, we have a very long name on the PayPal. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. But for now, basically, IAY. Let me know what your question is. This is the Blooming Cat Tarot. A lot of people are going to ask. HEA, welcome. Good to see you. All right. Birthday's tomorrow. The star. Oh, man, your next year is going to be rocking. Is what I'm saying. Your next year is going to be rocking. For no other reason, Ash, that you are guided in this next year. You are guided where you need to be. And I think that's kind of the problem this past year. It feels like you weren't guided. It feels like you were lost a little bit. You were having to wing it sometimes this past year. This next year is going to be easy. This next year is going to be quick. The star says you are guided where you need to be, because I think you are on a path of, I need a little bit different stuff this year than last, right? A little bit stuff that's going to be a little bit different. And that's going to be good for you. Wheel of Fortune. Keep on with what you are doing. I think spiritually you're on a good path as well. I think that's a little bit different, right? HEA, I got your donation and I have your question in the queue. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, you're looking at the Queen of Pentacles at this point. It is about earning money in this next year. I think you're going to have a lot more money than what you expect. I think there are some good money situations coming for you. The Queen of Pentacles says things are going to get opened up. That's a good thing because the star is going to lead us into it. Again, it's going to be easy mode. I think your next year is literally going to be easy mode for a lot of different things. Not for everything, obviously, because that, nobody really wants that. You want some challenges, otherwise you don't grow. But I mean, there is a situation where you are looking at easy mode. You are looking at a guide. It feels like a guide. This could be literally a guide that you sort of meet, a guide that you have discussed with or talked to before, but overall, looks really nice indeed. MS has a question. MS changed your question a couple of times. Let me make sure I have the right one. MS, let me make sure I have the right one. How does the Taurus guy feel stand regarding me at this point? HEA, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Let me know your second question. Well, Fairy, you are in the queue. You're actually next. You are actually next, my friend. We are going with this here. How does the Taurus guy feel for me at this point? Page of Cups and Two of Pentacles. There's something here that does need to be unstalled. I think we're at a stopping place. I think we're stalled out. I think we're not at the place that we need to be with this right now. There is something here, right? The Two of Pentacles. We need to make a choice or get off the pot, right? You need to make a choice or get off the pot. That's going to be important for you. The Two of Pentacles is about making choices. That's also a card of change, as they say in the thought. Ace of Swords, too, all right? You're looking at a better communication from the Taurus. I think the Taurus is coming around. I really think the Taurus is coming around and basically looking at a better communication, looking at better things in tomorrow as far as this is. It feels like they need to tell you something. They've been stalling with it. They need to pick up and get it done. They need to make that change that is in there indeed. Page of Cups. Are you really serious about this person? Is what the tarot is asking. Are you serious about this person? Could that be your change? Could that be your situation you need to decide? You need to figure out if you're serious about this person or not. I think that's hanging in the air. I think that's a cloud over this situation. You need to figure out if you're serious or if you are not. YouTube users got a couple of donations. Yes, YouTube users got 2 more donations. Got the quad shot as always. I appreciate that. Try, thank you for the subscription. Enjoy. By the way, if you're not subscribed, you are missing the best stuff on YouTube right now, which is my content. Well, not really. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. All right. I'm going to tell you now. I have 2,000 videos. 2,000 videos. Think 2,050 videos. That's a lot of videos. Who do you know that has 2,000 1,050 videos, all tarot related. Why? Because I've been around for 12 years. If you like what you're seeing, if you like the stream, if you like all the free content, the free lessons, the free stuff that is all over this channel, then please hit that like and sub. That's all I ask. I greatly appreciate all of that good stuff. All right, career again. YouTube user needs to know the career questions. We need some more career questions. All right, let's find out what other career thing YouTube's got. What kind of things we got now? YouTube user, I have no idea what your career question was, unfortunately. Let me scroll. I always thought my manager, the Leo, likes me work-wise. Do I need to do anything? Did I do anything wrong work-wise? Let me find that out. Let me find out if the Leo, if we did anything wrong work-wise. I need to put the question into chat, by the way. Okay, this is just somebody who's peculiar, right? This is somebody who is peculiar a little bit with this. 7 of Wands says they are defensive overall. They're just not somebody who's going to let you know something or something like that. I mean, I think that they just a little bit challenged on that side. The Emperor, they feel like that they need to be in command, and they feel like they aren't in command sometimes. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just a matter of the Emperor has no shoes, or the Emperor has no pants or shirt, no shoes, no shirt, no pants, no service. I don't know. But the Emperor just says they have to be the manager type. And to be that, they have to be a little more critical than they normally would. If you went out drinking with them, I think they'd be okay. But there's nothing new you're doing. It's just a 7 of Wands. I'm a little bit defensive overall on how things go sometimes. Anyway, YouTube user, does N love me at all? Or do they have any feelings for me romantically? Let's find out. You're very close to walking away. That does happen. That does happen. Does N love me at all, or do they have any feelings for me romantically? Empress says they do have feelings for you. But N is somebody that comes and they go. The Empress, right? Have this great relationship. Everything is fine. Everything is rock solid. And then the 3 of Swords, the disappointment, the heartbreak, it sort of comes through, and it just isn't what we need. And the Knight of Swords, they're always moving. You consistently get this with N, this Knight of Swords. Constantly moving, consistently moving, but just moving in direction they can't stop. They can't settle down. They can't do what they need. So you have this love and breakup and love and breakup, and they seem to be in the continual cycle with that. Do they love you? Absolutely. I think they do actually passionately fall in love with people. It's just a matter of them not being able to work out anything long term. Will it work out with E and me? That's what I want to know. Will it work out with E and me? Mystic Mermaid wants to know. Let's find out if that's going to be okay, if that's going to be something that does work out. Let's go to the Tarot Tower and find out what kind of good things. We'll use the Tarot of Oppositions. I know y'all waiting. I know y'all been waiting for the Tarot of Oppositions. This is probably my most popular deck before the Victorian Romantic, right? Anyway, Carol, you can donate however you want. Carol, you got a license to do on whichever you want. You got a license to drive, or you got a license to do whatever. All right, will it work out with E and me? The Fool. Oh, man, the Fool. The 8 of Cups, the abandonment, the walking away, the disappointment, throwing away the key. Throwing away the key with that. The 4 of Pentacles. I'm a little too miserly with this situation. I am. Mystic, I'm just going to say no. I'm going with a thumbs down. This looks a little heartbreak. It does. The Fool. There's just nothing happening here that's substantial. There's nothing happening that's making you happy. There's no movement here that you're kind of excited about, or you're sort of seeing with that. 4 of Pentacles, a little bit too miserly situation with E. It's like E is not sort of coming across the way that they need to. They're not very focused on how they want to be. And 8 of Cups is ultimately just throw away the key, and you just sort of be like, whatever. Just whatever. You're tossing it. You're leaving with that. I'm just saying no with that. Just saying no with that. All right. We got Fairy. Okay, we're going to the PayPal right now. We got a couple. We're down to the wire. We are down to the wire. By the way, we're ending soon. We're throwing up the ending soon here. Let's see. So, Fairy had a reading. Oh my, I don't know what the reading is now. That was a long time ago. Let me see if I can find it. YouTube user's career again. We got Samantha. We got Lashay. We got YouTube user again. We got MS. We got Mystic Mermaid. We got at Fairy. I've no idea what your question is at all. Do you want to let me know what your question is? Are you still in chat? Let me know. You probably asked it a long time ago and it scrolled off. You may want to ask it again. Yeah, Fairy, if you can ask your question one more time, I would appreciate that. Because I don't know what it is. Nerdsbane, welcome. How you doing? Nerdsbane, you're never late. You're always on time. Okay, and while we're waiting on Fairy, we're going to knock out the 2 HEA donations that we got. All right, let's see. Everyone had a good day. Okay. HEA had, okay, PayPal number 2. We got that now. Reconnected. Okay. That's PayPal number 2. We got that one. And then we got the other PayPal. All right. We're going to do them in reverse just because that's what we do. All right. What are the Pisces intentions with me after we are reconnected? We met up Wednesday and being all lovey-dovey. Do you see the Pisces and I meeting up this Wednesday? All right, do we see them meeting up this Wednesday? And is this going to be a reconnection, or what are the intentions after the reconnection of this particular fish? We need to know this information. We need to know what's up with the fish. What is up with the fish? 5 of Cups. Being cleared up. That is so good. That is so good. I love this. This is nice indeed right now. I think this is just pretty solid is what I'm seeing right here. The 5 of Cups being reversed and being happy. The disappointment is over. The challenges are over. We're not at that mode where we're still hanging on to the past. We're able to move past that and sort of get the next biggest thing tomorrow. Get something new and adventurous and exciting. The 5 of Cups says we have a better reconciliation. We have a good intention for this. The 9 of Swords says I'm not really that concerned about what happened in the past. I am able to move on. And the Hierophant being upright says we're able to get serious. We're able to get good this time. This looks fantastic. I mean, we're getting the love balloons for this. Looks fantastic for that. Now, the second question, the intentions are there. The good news is there. Okay, we're going to be all lovey-dovey. I misspelled dovey. I left out the Y on the lovey-dovey. All right, we'll meet up this Wednesday, and are we going to be all lovey-dovey? Is this going to be possible? Indeed. Diamond, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, let's see what is going on. If we can get a Wednesday, a lovey-dovey is what I'm talking about.
Oh, baby.
We can find a Wednesday lovey-dovey thing going on here. 2 of Swords. Strength. I do like that. It's a strength card, but it's like older. It's a strength card, but it's like more challenged or not able to get the things done that we need. I think you meet, but there are some things that are holding you back. It is not just as clear, perfectly beautiful, the world opens up and everybody's great and everybody's wonderful. It just really feels like that you just need to warm up. And that's kind of the thing. I wouldn't panic if it doesn't go 100%. You just need to warm up here. The strength. It feels like the patience is not there. We're not sort of in that mode quite yet. The King of Pentacles. We need to rebuild. So no, it's not like a lovey-dovey. No, it's not super passionate at the beginning, but it can be that way after some time. We need to reconcile. We need to get comfortable again. We need to go forth and sort of start from scratch in a lot of ways from this, and then we're going to be better. But yes, we can meet up. Yes, we can get that done, but lovey-dovey may be challenged indeed. Anyway, Lashay has a question. How can me and the Scorpio work on our communication? Ooh, that's a nice one. And I'm just saying, we are going to go forth and we are going to get the Curious Travels Tarot. Nerds Bane, thank you for this donation. I appreciate that. All right. I mean, you know, we got to get it going. Got to get it going here. Let's see. How can Scorpio work on our communication? Because I'm just saying, the Curious Travels deck reads like butter. It's amazing. The Knight, just more communication. Okay, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I think a lot of this, from what I'm seeing from this read, a lot of this is, I mean, you do have the fiery aspect with the Knight. I like that. The fiery aspect with the Knight. A lot of the communication is just small communication that just gets skipped. It's not like Lashay, like you have this big, overwhelming cloud of non-communication. It just feels like to solve all of this, just be more communicative, right? That Knight, have a little more fire, be more open, be more communicative with that, and get that done on a day-to-day basis. It's like learning piano. You got to do a little bit every day, and I think that's where it is. I don't think having long talks, having super serious talks, and you know, the big ominous music, a dun dun dun, we got to have that talk. Yeah, I don't think that works. I think enhancing our day-to-day communication really fixes a lot of things. And the Seven of Pentacles, it is about developing this as a skill, because this is something that's important. You got to develop it as a skill. You can't just ignore it. You got to do it a little bit every day and get it going. That's going to be important for you. The Queen of Swords. Be open. Don't shut the Scorpio down. Be open. Just listen, and sort of active listening. Just listen. Let's hear what they have to say. Because the Three of Pentacles says it is going to be work. We have to change. We have to get to a middle ground that works between us. And that is how you can work on your communication right there. There we go. That is the Curious Travels deck. I do like that one. I think it's pretty good. Woo Woo wants to know job, career situation. And then we're going to hop to Samantha has a question. All right. Woo-woo. Job, career situation. What's going to happen with that? What's going to happen with that? Oh, it seems steady. It seems steady if you can get over the hump. I mean, there clearly is a hump. Clearly, you do have that 5 here. You just need to get over that hump, and it's going to be steady after. This is something that does sometimes look challenging. It looks like a little bit of a pain in the booty sometimes. The 5 is never like just the greatest card on earth, but the 8 is. You're looking at job, career. You're looking at that. I think 2022, it is about getting over the hump. I don't really see anything just miraculous for you. It just feels like just working, keeping it going, enhancing what you do, doing what you do, and just sort of making it through 2022, right? Because 2022 looks to be a little bit challenged. So just making it through, just making it there, getting your connection, getting your work done, and getting your extended education or continuing education, as they call that, is going to be important for you. I just don't see anything major. Don't see anything major, like a major job change or anything like that. IL, I got your PayPal donation. Thank you so much. Samantha is next. You're in the queue, IL. Thank you again. I appreciate that. My next move when the Alyssa play out. Samantha, what you got planned? Samantha, you can tell me. You can tell me, what do you have planned over there? Over there, you got your next move planned out, don't you? You got something going on, Samantha. It's what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying. That 7. Be careful with it. Okay. I think any move that you're going to make is kind of dependent upon Alyssa's reaction at this point. Is what I'm saying, right? You do have a 10 of Pentacles. I think no matter how good, how strategic your move, how clean your move in, you do have too many options here. You have too many emotions. You have the unpredictability of Alyssa to deal with, right? You have the devil in the details here. You have you just have something in the works that is sort of messing it up a little bit. 10 of Pentacles, I think you're coming in with true of heart. I think you're coming in with, hey, this is something we need to fix, something we need to get going. But you do have to sort of navigate around the endless realms of emotion that Alyssa has, the unpredictability that you sort of put up with Alyssa. I don't think Alyssa's fixed her stuff yet. So you're going to have to sort of deal with that. But if you can do that, then, make the best that you can. I think your move is going to be pretty clean. The 10 of Pentacles is a nice kind of move kind of thing. Anyway, start bright. Next exciting thing. Let's find out. Next exciting thing to do that. Nerds Bane, thank you for the donation because I'm amazing. I appreciate that. Nerds Bane, thank you so much. All right. Let's see. What else we got going on? Next exciting, Star Bright, 5 of Pentacles, Hermit, and the 3. Man, I would as far as just the donut, as far as your outgoing money is concerned, you're going to have a problem soon. You're going to have a problem soon with your outgoing money. It feels like it's going to be very draining very quickly. The 5 of Pentacles. It's almost like people are reaching for that wallet. People are reaching for that. They're trying to get it, and you sort of have it broken. It's almost like you're not making what you need to make. You're not making the money that you need to make. The Hermit says, go back in and reset. Go back in and reset. Figure out intuitively, what am I doing? How can I make it better, and what is going to be the next big thing? Because I think you need to be on board for the next big thing, right? Because that 3 of Wands. If you're not looking, you're not going to see the next big thing. If you're not on the next big thing, then you are not going to be on the benefits to getting that done. So I would just say the next exciting thing is watch your outgoing money, use your intuition when it comes to that, and definitely don't be doing anything that's super duper risky with that. And we have Luna has a March General. Let's get that done. And we got IL has a question as well. March. Let's see what kind of March General action we can get. By the way, we are ending soon. We are wrapping it up a little bit. Wrapping it up. One read at a time. One read at a time. IL, you are in the queue. You're actually next. Anyway, all right, March read. Luna, what kind of things you got going on March? What kind of things do you have going on in March? The Tower. Oh my, speaking of reset with the Temperance, with the 3 and the 4, a couple of cups creeping in here. This is something where you need to find some stability in there. You're in a mess. You're in a mess up here. The Tower. It feels like things are kind of sinking sometimes. You have that sinking feeling. It's almost like we're in a bit of a quicksand where we can't escape it. No matter how hard we try, we just can't sort of circumvent our way out of it or find our way out of it. With that, Temperance says be patient with it, right? There is a way out. Just like the video, the guys at Amazon stuck in the robots. There always is a way out. The Temperance card. Have some patience. Look at what kind of things we're doing. Look at what kind of things we are and reevaluate anything that is going to come about through that. I think the friend's advice in March is going to be something you want to take. It is going to be something that you want to take, that friend's advice, as we go through here, all right? Because I think some friends have been giving some unsolicited advice, or somebody out there has been. 3 of Cups says you may want to take it, or at least listen and have an open mind with that. 4 of Cups. The reality that you're seeing is not always the reality that is actually there. Just saying in March, you're being miscommunicated to. Somebody's not purposefully lying to you, but they are telling you things that just aren't true, that just aren't legit. And you got to watch out for that. You got to watch out for the communications in March, especially the last week of March, and make sure you don't get into a situation where you're like, ugh, I believe that, and now I'm suffering for it. So just make sure you double check with some of that stuff. Because again, I don't think they are lying per se, but you are being misrepresented too, if that makes sense. Anyway, interview. Got a hot interview IL tomorrow. 2 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and a 4 of Swords. It's pretty clean. I think the interview goes well, right? We're one big happy family. I think that's kind of the point of the interview too. They are looking for your personality rather than your skills. Your skills obviously are going to be the big factor, but they are looking at your personality in a lot of big ways here. They need somebody that is a member of the happy family. They need somebody that is going to be there and is going to be supportive and works as a team member. So I would definitely emphasize your team member attitude and all of this other stuff. The 2 of Wands. I mean, this is something you've been looking forward to, and I think it's going to go well. I really think it is. They're going to take a long ass time to call you back. All right? Don't panic. Don't panic. They're going to take a long ass time to call you back, is what I'm saying. But I think they will call you back. I think the interview is going to go well. I mean, there's that moment, right? There's that moment where you're just like, that is a long time. I mean, that fat man on YouTube that was reading my tarots, he said they could take a long time, and they're taking the sweet time. You just got to know. You just got to have that confidence, because that fat man, namely me, on YouTube, namely me, tells you like it is, all right? Entertainment purposes only. Never go to an interview based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But NBC wants a fat lottery win. Alex Rock has a sub. Alex Rock, you're looking at 2,050 videos to choose from. I got playlists over here. They're going to make it a little bit easier to navigate around. I'd start with the tarot symbolism, to be honest with you. I'd subscribe. I'd turn on that little bell, because you're going to want to watch the news. All of the new stuff, all the exciting new tarot decks are on my news program. I'm the only one doing the news program. It's exhaustive. It's good. I've been around doing this thing longer than any. I got a couple of people doing news lately, but they ain't as thorough as my Virgo ass, is what I'm saying. You need a Virgo giving you the tarot news, all right? And I'm a Virgo. All right. Will I win? Will I win lottery numbers? Include numbers if it is going to be a yes. First off, we do have all majors. We do have all majors, okay? I'm just saying. You got a 36 up in here. Sorry, a 37 up in here. You got a 37 up in here. 37 is going to be one of your numbers. Just bottom line. You do have a 53 as well. 53 is going to be one of your numbers. If you sort of look at it, sort of an interesting combo here, I think you got a 12 happening as well. Get this and sort of flip it up. Get this and sort of navigate through here. I would say that 8, though. I mean, can we do that? Can we do that? We can do an 8 and a 7 for a 15. That works. Gabby, thank you for your donation. Your reading will be tomorrow. Let me know what your question is. I would just go with those numbers, include some personal stuff. Just include some personal numbers, right? Maybe it's the day of your birth. Maybe it's a number that you've always had a fascination with that you like. Maybe it's something you're looking on the ticket, the number just pops out for you. Something personal to add it in there. Overall, I would say, give yourself a $2 ticket. Entertainment purposes only. You only need one $2 ticket. The Chariot says go for it. The Empress says we are comfortable with this. The Hierophant says there is somebody looking out for you here. There is somebody looking out for you here. And as always, if you win the lottery, you know where to come and donate a little bit just as a thank you. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. We will see you tomorrow.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown, before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass, but I'm not gonna wake up